Hello. I was just putting on my new awesome lipstick. But you're not here for the lipstick. You're here to see how to make a demo video. So let's get right into it. Right now, a lot of people ask me, how do you make a good product demo video, or how do you just make a good training video? So I'm going to tell you my secrets here. Basically, I use a program called Webinar Jam. It's a little bit pricey, but I've been sharing it with some of the leaders on my team, so we split it up. So it's about probably like $300 a year, so it's about $30 a month, but we split it up between several of us, so it makes it $4 or $5 a month, which is totally worth it, and I use it all the time. Webinar Jam is super, super easy. Basically, it actually goes through Google Hangouts. So all you need is a Gmail account, you log in, voila. Now, Younique is coming up with its own kind of webinar type video platform, so I'll have to see if that will replace this, because if it does, that's pretty darn cool. So a couple things you can do with this is you can film yourself, or you can share the screen. So because I'm going to be showing you how to do a product demo video, I'm going to share my screen in just a second, but I want to let you know I don't usually record product demos with this. I think the video is okay. Actually, not too bad. By the way, I'm totally going to do a tutorial on how to curl your hair with a straightener, because this is day 3. Okay, don't ignore the rest of my hair. But this still looks awesome. Okay, basically, I usually record them with my iPhone. When you record your product demo videos, record it this way. A lot of people make the mistake because they feel like I want to see most of my face, so they record it this way. But on YouTube and Facebook, horizontal looks better. I also invested in this fun little thing. I think it's called a Gobi stand or Gorilla stand on Amazon. It wasn't, I think it was like 20 bucks. But what I like about it is I can stand it up like this, and these also bend. So if you, I don't know, wanted to put on something, you could. And then I just record it. So I don't like using my phone for a lot of things, but I'll record it, and then what I do is I plug it into my computer, and I take the video off of my phone and I put it onto my computer. A couple reasons I do that: my phone doesn't have a lot of storage on it, so I already have a ton of stuff on there now, some other photos, things that I want to keep on there, so I take it off. Now, I don't run my business totally off of my phone, because it would drive me nuts. That's just me. Some people do. So if you run it totally off your phone, you probably want to keep it on your phone, but you'll probably need to either up your storage, get rid of some apps, whatever. I can't do that. I can't, it drives me nuts. So, all right, I'm going to show you. So I made a demo of the concealer, and I'm just going to go through my process of editing it, importing it, and making it kind of final. So let's go show you my screen here. I'm going to show you my entire screen. Okay, so basically what I did, I'll show you the whole process. So I had my phone plugged in, I went to iMovie, I imported, just like you, I take like 20 selfies to try to get one good one, right? Like this one not so good, this one looks better. So anyways, I recorded a couple different videos, but this is the one I wanted. So I dragged it to my desktop and imported it into iMovie. So if you don't have iMovie, this is probably not going to help you a whole lot, but you can kind of see at least how I would make it. And then you can translate that into other video programs as well. So I'm going to start a brand new one. I just got the new concealer and foundation yesterday, so that's the one I'm doing, okay? So basically you can double click on the movie that you just added and add it in here. Now I messed up at first, so this whole thing is about 4 minutes, and then, oh, that's right, I split it up into 2. Okay, so I have this one too. So I'm gonna drag this over to my desktop, because for some reason it's easier for me to find than just the photo library here. Import, and then all I have to do is find that movie. I think it's this one. Okay, and then it imports into the library right here. So I've got this first one. I know, it always does like the best screenshots, right? For you, where you look the most awkward. Awesome. Okay, So right now my video is about 7 minutes long. That is way too long. No one's gonna watch it. No one's gonna find interest in it. So I need to trim it down. The other thing is I messed up. Okay. I have like part of it, and I can zoom in on here by hitting Control plus. Okay, so I messed up. Foundation, Touch Foundation from Younique, and I haven't tried it yet. I'm really excited. I already had my face. I look really excited, don't I? So I wanted to wait until I was washing my face and everything, and I'm Touch Concealer. Hey, you guys. So I just started over on the same video. I realized this is gonna look pretty lame. So I'm gonna split this. I just right click, hit split clip, and I'm gonna delete this first part because we don't want that. And Touch Foundation for the very first time. I haven't tried it yet at all. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited. From Younique, and I haven't tried it yet. I'm really excited. I already had my face all done up yesterday. So I wanted to wait until I was washing my face and everything. And I'm Touch Concealer. Okay, I split it too early. So here's the thing I've noticed about making movies. Does it take time? Yes, it does take time, but it's you edit it, you make it once, and then you can reuse it over and over and over again. Maybe it'll get shared, you never know. But hey, you guys. Okay, see, so hey, you guys, I'm going to be testing out the Younique Touch. So I want you to notice something, and I have to remind myself, and sometimes I forget. So when I was doing this, I think it was early morning before church. I was pretty tired. I wasn't thinking too much. When you are doing a video, you have to over smile, okay? Because even when you think you have a straight face, look, I just look kind of sad and not so very happy. But notice when I smile, what a difference it makes. Hey, you guys, I'm going to be testing out the Younique Touch. Like I should have smiled Concealer here. And Touch Foundation for the very first time. And then I remembered. I haven't tried it yet at all. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited. So it totally makes a difference. Not a naturally, you know, well, obviously I smile, but if you have to overly be happy and excited and smile on camera, otherwise it comes across that you are grumpy and unhappy and just sad or tired. So I have to remind myself that when I'm making videos to smile, because it does make a difference. As you can see, I do have, you know, some blemishes. I get breakouts, especially right here underneath. It's awesome. Love being an adult. It's still breaking out. Yay! So I'm going to try the concealer first. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand here. Okay. So I'm going to speed part of it up because people don't. So I got the same shade as the foundation because I'm going to be using it to cover up. But if you're using it for like, I don't have really, well, you might disagree. I don't have really bad under eye circles. So I don't think I'll be using it really for that. But they do say if you are going to use it for specifically for under eye circles, that you want to go a shade lighter. So we'll see. You know, maybe I'll end up getting another one just for that. So I can have, you know, more than one. So I'm kind of talking here, but this could be something. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. If you're using it for like, I don't have really, well, you might disagree. I don't have really bad under eye circles. So I don't think disagree. I don't have really bad. But they do say if you are going to use it for specifically for under eye circles, that you want to go a shade lighter. So we'll see. You know, maybe I'll end up getting another one just for that. Okay, so I'm going to trim right here. I actually rather doing demos without talking because it takes so long to explain it when you could just speed it up and have a text box right here, right? So I can have, you know, more than one. So why am I splitting the clip? I'm splitting the clip so that I can change the speed on some of it, but not all of it. So I'm going to go to where the end of the concealer part, okay? Because application sometimes takes a while, and people just don't have the patience for it. I mean, they just don't. I don't even have the patience for it. Like, are you watching this thinking, holy cow, this is taking a long time? And I did talk in it probably a little bit, but that's fine. We can just remove that. So up here, there's a speed. So almost every video editing program is going to have a way you can change the speed, but it's important to split it so the whole thing isn't crazy fast, that you can just choose and customize, which pieces you want to go fast. So I can do it 4 times as fast or twice as fast. So 4 times is going to be pretty fast. Okay. Doesn't that sound funny? So we're going to mute it because we don't need it. Chipmunk voice, and you can see I'm talking in it. But what I'm going to do is just add a little text box here. I'm going to make it twice as fast because the 4 times seemed a little bit slow. So I'm going to come over here to titles, and I'm going to add a title, and I'm going to add it because my face is taking up a lot of the stuff, I'm going to add a title to the top. Okay. So again, most programs have a way you can add titles. Sometimes it's a little bit different. Okay. And I'm going to change the text size so it goes quite a bit smaller. And you can change where this goes, maybe you want it somewhere else. Okay. And then I'm just going to watch it back. Oh, here we go. That is not quite so fast. I can, since I am talking and it's a little bit longer, I find that it's not good to have a lot of video with nothing there. The text boxes, people like that. I like that when I see it in there. Okay, to change text box, you have to be on. So I want to put something like, that's what I was really thinking. I just didn't say it. Maybe I'll switch these and say, wow, a little goes a long way. That's kind of what I found out. The other thing too is you can cut things out, okay? Don't feel like, let me go back to normal speed. Don't feel like you have to include everything, okay? That people have to see everything. So like I kind of stood up there. So we're just gonna like split that because you don't need to see my chest. I don't know why I was standing up, I can't remember. Okay, and we're gonna split it right on this funny little awkward scene of myself. And just take that whole part out, okay? Because they don't need to see that and nobody cares. And you know what, it won't look any different. Like, because I'm gonna speed it up, watch this. You won't even notice. Like it just cuts, okay? So if you don't want to, the speed part is just taking too long. Like I put way too much product on here because I just overestimated. So even the parts where I'm talking, like I could just split that. Then it won't look weird. Okay, people just need the gist of it. They don't need the whole, explanation of it, and that's okay. I should totally get a pedicure, I think, before I do another video. Okay, so anyways, I'm just gonna kind of do that. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. I'm gonna make it, in the parts where I am talking, like I could make that part slower, okay? And not mute it. And on my face. I think you just don't need very much, which is nice. Look at that. That's already like, wow. Like it took all the red. And I got some on my lip. It took all. Okay. So anyways, I would probably just take out the whole part where I'm talking there because I know I was talking. I probably shouldn't have talked. I should have just done without talking. Like this whole part right through until there. So when you're filming, just kind of keep in mind, like, how do you want it to look at the end? Are you going to add titles? Because then you don't really need to be talking, okay? You think you'd want to be talking, but sometimes you just don't need to be talking. Because
so first impressions are,
especially if you're not,
I'm kind of lazy. Okay. So first impressions.
So I might want to keep the first impressions part, okay?
I'm kind of lazy. Okay.
So this part I'm going to speed up. Okay, but here I'm going to keep it normal because I want to hear myself talking on that part, okay?
So first impressions are, dude, look how well that covered up. Like that was, did you guys see what it looked like before? Like, this is awesome. Okay, and then I'm going to do the foundation. I actually grabbed a foundation brush. What I'm going to do is do half with my hand, half with the brush, and just, kind of see what I liked better.
Okay, so now that was my talking part. Now I can speed this part up.
So it has this applicator. You can literally just put it right on your face. It's going to look like war paint for a second. So this is the side I'm going to use my hand with.
In this video, to be honest, I might just share with my team.
And I'll be honest, I've never used like an applicator like this. So
because it is longer and I did talk.
Okay. So first impressions is it's really silky.
Because I do like
really
some things that I'm saying.
Smooth, silky.
But I want to keep it for sure under 4 minutes, preferably under 3 minutes.
Like thin, smooth, silky.
And it's cool. It doesn't make skin look amazing.
It doesn't feel, it feels more like satiny. I've used like Clinique, Mary Kay, over the counter, MAC foundation, and it doesn't feel like any of those. Like it doesn't feel like a liquid. Ooh, that's cool. It's like super soft. It's like satiny. That's what it feels like. It feels like satiny. So it already is pretty much dry. I mean, that's cool. Ooh, like really, it's really soft. Okay, we're gonna try with the brush, the foundation brush. I'm loving this applicator. And I don't feel like I need a lot. Like I feel like that kind of spread around really quick. Like it was thin. So this is the foundation brush. And basically you just brush it on. What's nice about this is you're being really careful on your eyes. You're not getting, the oils from your fingers under your skin if you feel like that's an issue for you. the color that I got was the Lure for both of them.
See, now if I had smiled, it would look a lot better.
So you can see, like,
but I'm
the
so
brush just does it
concentrating
really fast.
Okay, now even though I'm talking, I'm still going to add some titles here because just to like add, you know, like, hey, this is me talking back, because I know you edit this afterward, so you'd be like really, you guys, like, I wasn't just kidding there. And it would be good if you spelled it right.
MAC foundation, and it doesn't feel like any of those. Like, it doesn't feel like any of those. Like, it doesn't feel like a liquid.
Okay, so we're gonna flip over the front here. So because these videos are taking kind of a little longer, I think what I'm actually gonna do is split it up into one for the concealer and one for the foundation.
This stuff is cool. Like, it just feels. I'm gonna put a little bit here where I had my concealer.
Just because I don't think people will watch it if it's so long. And this is kind of my process. I know this video, showing you how to make a video, is probably going longer than what it needs to be.
So there we go.
But really, I have to watch it through.
Can you guys see? Like, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. I feel like it's like a Photoshop airbrush kind of look. No, that's awesome. So even like there's no sparkle. There's no, it's not really shiny. I guess you could do like a little powder, like, you know, if you really wanted to, but you wouldn't have to. So there's my review. I give it a Give it a 2 thumbs up. All right, thanks, guys.
Okay, so it comes to about 6 minutes with the total. So I'm thinking of, you know, just splitting it up a little bit, or at least making the concealer part go faster, because I feel like the foundation is what I really needed to be talking about, but the concealer, you know, not so much. It's just like, hey, it's concealer. So maybe I can go back here. So basically with the videos, I'm just going to go through and kind of figure out where
foundation for the very first time.
I can cut it out.
I haven't tried it yet at all. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited.
So I like, maybe I could split it here and speed this part up.
Blemishes, I get breakouts, especially right here.
You know, maybe I don't need to really talk about where you have breakouts, because obviously they can see that I have breakouts.
Still breaking out. Yay. So I'm going to try the concealer first. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand here.
Okay. So because this I just don't really need to talk about, we can just take that out. Okay, they can see that. This part here, we can just speed it up and add some titles. Okay. So I'm going to speed it up to double. Okay. And I'm going to mute. So by splitting these clips, you can choose, okay, here's me talking, here's me applying it. I'm going to add a title here. And the titles you just drag down here. Or you can always do like a talk over too. Like I could record me talking over the fast part. I mean, like, here I'm applying the concealer, and I could have just taken out all of the long talking and sped it up and just talked over it. So that's the other option. So I suggest when you are doing your videos, you know, maybe don't do a lot of talking, or only talk when you feel like it's totally absolutely necessary. So I'm just going to kind of narrate basically what I'm doing. All right, so we're going to speed this up a little bit here. Okay, So I'm going to add some music now because I feel like music is a necessity. You have to have something going down. So I actually purchased a bunch of royalty-free music off of iTunes. Royalty-free means there's not a copyright to it. And they're different lengths. So like this is 332. Excuse me. That would be fine. Some of them are kind of weird. Anyways, these like all different ones here. I kind of like the first one that I did. Okay, you just click it and drag it down here. So every video editing program will have a place where you have, music and a place where you have your talking and stuff. So while I'm talking, I need the music to be low. So you need to split it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this music. I'm not gonna mute it. I am just going to make it much, much lower. So it's kind of like background. And then we get here, it'll go higher. So
For the very first time.
So if that's not low enough, you can do it even a little bit lower.
At all. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm excited.
And then it goes back to normal. Because I'm talking kind of quiet, I'll probably just adjust this. So you have to click on it. I can make it just a little bit lower, so it's not so it's kind of loud. See, isn't it way better not having me talk and just talk and talk and talk? Even though it looks weird that my mouth's moving. You could even speed this up more. I feel like I could even go faster here. Okay, so we can go like slow at first, but then once you get going into it, like speed it up. People they just don't want to see you. Hey, bud. I've got my 5-year-old here with me. They just get bored. They just get disinterested. You just have to speed it up. So here's me talking, and I don't think it'll look kind of funny, but so instead of me talking, I'm gonna put, that I am applying it. I'm telling people what I'm doing instead of me saying it, which I think is going to go over much, much better. I'm kind of thinking about this kind of stuff. I want to be all in line. So because I did the video horizontal, it's not going to have the black on the side. Okay, so it looks better. See the clip, you didn't even really tell that it was that I split it, like it didn't bother you. Just like, oh good, she's getting to the end. Because I'm kind of talking here, let's take this part out. Because it looks kind of funny. So the goal is show them and make it as quick as possible. Okay, I can actually just take out this part right here. It's really the face that we're going to be. Okay. Now I'm going to give my review. So I'm going to split the music again.
Mom.
Have it.
Can I play dance song, please?
No, you need to eat breakfast first, okay?
I already ate breakfast.
Okay, then you have to wait till I'm done. Okay, do you want to watch this?
Okay.
Oops, I muted that. I did the wrong one. No, this one could be 85%. This one over here needs to be really, really low, so it's just like underneath.
Okay. So first impressions are Dude, look how well that covered up. Like that was. Did you guys see what it looked like before? Like, this is awesome. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the foundation. I actually grabbed a foundation brush. What I'm gonna do is do half with my hand, half with the brush, and just, you know, kind of see what I like better.
Okay, so any little extras you can take out,
What I like better.
do it. So if there's some, even if it's a couple few seconds, whatever, this is 1.8 seconds, I'm gonna take it out. Anything I don't need, I'm gonna take it out. Okay?
What I like better. Okay, so here we go with the foundation. So it has this applicator. You can literally just put it right on your face. It's gonna look like war paint for a second. So this is the side I'm gonna use my hand with. Again, this is the first time I'm using this. And I'll be honest, I've never used like it's new to me. Okay. So first impressions is it's really silky. Like really silky, like smooth, silky.
Okay.
This is really silky. Like really silky, like smooth, silky.
So I can stop it here. I'm gonna split it up a little bit, speed it up.
Thin, smooth, silky. It's cool.
Yeah, bud.
When are you going to be done?
Oh, so that can take very long.
Then when you're done, can I place Plants Against Zombies?
We'll have to see. And I have to mute it. Don't forget to mute it. That'd be really funny.
Okay.
So you just speed it up. Wherever you can, you speed it up.
Like it doesn't feel, it feels more like satiny. I've used like Clinique, Mary Kay, over the counter MAC foundation, and it doesn't feel like any of those. Like it doesn't feel like a liquid.
Okay. So now we're gonna kind of, let's see if I said
It's
anything.
like super soft. It's like satiny. That's what it feels like. It feels like satiny. So it already is pretty much dry. I mean, that's cool. Ooh, like really, it's really soft. Okay, we're gonna try with the brush.
Okay, so I kind of want that talking there, but the brush, let's speed this part up, okay? Because they just saw me, you know, do all of this. So let's go to where the brush is pretty much done and split that. Okay, this we're gonna speed up. In fact, I might do custom, do just a little bit faster than that. That's one cool thing about iMovies, you can do custom speeds. And we're gonna take the volume off here, we're gonna mute it. See, you just don't need, I know I'm talking. Okay, so see when I took the brush away from my face to get some more? I don't need that. So I'm gonna take that out. Like literally anything you can take out, just take it out. Like you kind of think, well, that's a second or 2 seconds. I'm telling you, every second counts. People don't want any wasted time.
What is this for, Dewey?
I'm going to take this part out because I talk about it at the end.
What is
Like
this
how
for?
awesome it is.
What is this for?
Oh, those are tweezers. Okay.
What? What are they for? What are they for?
Right, I'm probably just going to take this whole thing out.
Look at that. Can you guys see? Like it.
Let me we go to the end. So we're gonna split this music. This music, we're gonna split again right here. And the change in music is nice too because the people will know, oh, okay, she's speeding it up. So the music's gonna get louder. And then when I'm talking, oh, it's gonna get softer, okay?
Can you guys see? Like, it's so smooth. It's so smooth. I feel like it's like a Photoshop airbrush kind of look. Dude, that's awesome. So even like there's no sparkle. There's no, it's not really shiny. I guess you could do like a little powder, like, you know, if you really wanted to, but you wouldn't have to. So there's my review.
And then because I'm gonna split this here.
Give it a,
Because they don't need to see little touch-ups there. Okay, so again, whatever you can take out, you take out. That was 6 seconds of just wasted space.
give it a 2 thumbs up. All right, thanks guys.
Okay, so it's not quite 3 minutes, it's like 3.5 minutes, but you could see how I sped a lot of it up. Basically what I'm gonna do now is, you know, just add, watch it through again, see if there's any other little spots I can take out, but that's pretty much it. So the music helps a lot with kind of getting it going, okay? Let's see, anything else? So you can add a title if you want to, or like at the end, if I wanted to, I could add, I really like this title. This title looks really smart. Actually, what I'm gonna do is add. So I feel like you should brand yourself in your videos if you can. You can only brand it really if you edit it. So what I can do is at the beginning, you know, add something here at the beginning. So every video, if I have it here, no, then that's great. Okay, so you can kind of brand yourself, add a title. So it's every video has the same kind of a thing. And you know, add something that makes it unique to you. People are like, oh, that's her video. I'm gonna make this bottom part a whole lot smaller so it doesn't look. Okay, that's gonna look really sleek. So now when I play it, like how awesome does that look? Okay, so just, you know, give yourself a brand, like Makeup Talk with the Lash Diva, or with your name, or the Makeup Queen, or the, you know, Makeup Mama, whatever you're gonna do, just do it, make it good for you. Brand yourself, it's really good to do. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we got it under about 3.5 minutes, a little almost 4 minutes. I would try to get it under 3 minutes for customer videos. So I'm going to try to, you know, see if there's any spots I could take out, cut, whatever, just to make it shorter because people watch shorter videos. So that's my little long tutorial here. That was kind of a little bit longer than what I was planning on, but hopefully that helps, gets you some ideas about editing. So when you're doing your video, think about how, you hear my son in the background? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning before school here. When you're doing your actual video and you're taping yourself, think of how you want it to go when you're editing it. Do you want talking, or are you gonna add subtitles? If you're gonna add subtitles, then don't talk in your video, or only talk where you feel like it's absolutely necessary. So like the application part, maybe don't talk on that part. Maybe just talk and say, hey, and definitely add, like, smile intentionally. You really have to think about it. So if you're doing a video and you're like, hey, so I'm excited to show you this awesome stuff, you're gonna come across like your mouth is gonna look really sad and just sad and pathetic and sad, tired. But if you intentionally smile, so, you know, I would have done a lot better with the foundation video had I done, hey, you guys, so excited to share the newest product that we just came out with. It's awesome, and I'm gonna demo it for you here today. You know, if I'm purposely smiling like the whole time, that's gonna really help. That makes a huge difference. And then the application, you know, maybe just don't talk and just do the application so you can speed it up, add some subtitles or dub over it, talk over it, and then it'll be good. So those are my tips. Oh, couple other things when you're doing your videos, do it in front of a window. Okay, find the best spot in your house over a window. That's why I like this little thing. I can put it on my windowsill and it'll hold my phone up. A lot of people have one that will even like attach to your window, which is awesome. I have got a couple places in my house that have pretty good lighting. The background, make sure it's not like crazy messy. I mean, there can be stuff, like I think this is okay. It's not, you know, distracting. Turn fans off. I've had some videos where the fans are going and you're like, that's distracting. So turn your fan off, nothing moving behind you, no like piles of laundry, but it's okay to have, I mean, it's real life, right? It's okay. If your son comes in the background, it's okay. Just keep going, it makes it funny. Natural lighting, keep it short and sweet, speed it up, add some music. A lot of the video apps like Viva Video actually have music already on there. So you can just add the music. Music makes a huge difference. Try to be funny. If you're funny, I'm not very funny. That gene went to my husband. He's like the most hilarious person I've ever met. But I'm not as funny. So I can smile and be happy and friendly. I don't have to be funny, and it's okay. So get creative though. You've seen a lot of the videos with like the marker going around or, you know, the lipstick or whatever. I mean, you can get creative with it. Like, hey, I'm in my car and I'm applying lip. I don't know. Get creative. All right, you guys. Hope this helps. Oh, and then you upload it to YouTube. So let me show you really quick. Well, hopefully that's pretty. Basically, you just click share on the program. And it'll give you options. Do you want to save it as a file? Do you want to upload it straight to YouTube? Or there's a couple other options on there as well. I usually save it as a file on my computer because I want the actual file so I can upload straight to Facebook. And then I also upload it to YouTube separately. So I upload my videos to Facebook and also to YouTube. I want to capture both of those audiences. I want people to have more than one way to share it. Facebook, I usually upload it to my business page, and then if I want to share it on my profile, I just share it from there. So it's kind of coming from my business page. People can see that I have a business page, and maybe they'll go check it out, you know? And it doesn't look like, hey, I'm always posting on my profile. That's just my personal opinion. So hope that helps. I'll have to do another video on like Viva Video. I don't know how to do that because I can't record on my computer. So just gonna have to check that one out and just play around with it. Just play around with it. That's how I figure everything out. I just spend a little bit of time playing with it, figure out what I need to know, you know, just the basics, no bells and whistles, and then I just go for it. So the more you practice, the better you get. Videos are something I actually really like to do. I've been doing them since I was in high school. I should be better than I am now, but I like to do them. So if it's something you haven't done before, stick with the basics. Basics. Don't talk, just speed it up, add a couple of titles, and you're good to go. All right, you guys. Bye.